Welcome back to the Foscottweman report, where you may be wondering who are these two ladies across from the table, and would you girls like to introduce yourselves?
I am, and I'm Eleanor. Our podcast. Yeah. What would you like to say about our podcast?
Oh, it's if you enjoy a little bit of true crime, if you like to see just two people enjoying and being horrifically shocked by the turn of events that occur, you should give us a watch.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Should give it a listen.
Yeah, we have 2 seasons worth, and it's usually done bi-weekly. And so, yeah, it's really exciting.
Awesome.
All right.
Well,
Just don't listen to the first one.
welcome to the Foscottweman report, where today we have the foe. We have the Scott, which is yours truly. We have the silent we. Then we have the man. He's the man. But yeah, as you can see, they're not here today. Unfortunately, they couldn't make it. But today we have a special guest, the Rit again.
Lives.
Yeah, we do not have lives. But yeah, today you may be wondering, you forgot we were supposed to be doing a special podcast that ended up, but we weren't able to do it. We couldn't get much planning, so we got the next best thing, which was Little Nitro, which I'll get up close to the camera. Look at that. Little gummy bear. You may be wondering, what's this little gummy bear? Why is there only one gummy bear? You're supposed to have like a bag of these. But there's just one.
Wait, where's mine?
So, it's right here. I'm showing it off.
Are you not eating?
Oh. But,
You can have ours.
Yeah, if you want.
I mean,
I
Abby gave it up to you guys, so you know.
you did suggest us for this.
Yes, you did.
Ha!
And with all that being said, we can help them with their podcast since they're going to be doing it just at the same time.
Yes.
And they'll be telling us about a murderous Midwest story.
Yeah. So you guys are going to listen to us die and talk about the West Memphis 3.
It is quite literally a murder taking place while talking about a murder.
Yes.
Okay.
Very well said.
All right, so
Oh.
let's get it started, guys. And as the challenge goes, whoever drinks first loses, except if it's a carbonated drink.
Are you eating
Red?
it? Or are you?
I don't really.
Wait,
I don't want to touch it.
Say something real quick so we can pick up your audio.
Oh, you guys can hear me, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
It'd just be a little quiet.
It'll just be a
Yeah,
little
Should just be
quiet.
loud.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Ah!
not, thank you.
That's
You
probably
touched the
what-
gun?
It's not hard for him.
No.
Trust me, you're not gonna want to talk. You're not gonna want to.
Oh, I know.
All right, and as rules goes, for the show's sake, you guys are gonna chew this for. He wanted 20 seconds, but I'm gonna say 6 to 7 seconds. You're just gonna chew it, and then you can swallow.
Do we have anything to like spit this out on?
No, you can't. You can't spit it out.
Bull.
You can't spit it out.
Ugh.
Those are the rules. You cannot spit it out.
Are you-
Oh no, I mean after those 6
Part
to
of it
7
is
seconds.
No,
melted.
no.
Yes.
You have to
Why
swallow.
not? I'm not swallowing this thing.
Why?
Oh
You
gosh.
have to. It's part of the rules. Sorry. It's
Rules-
just half.
Rules are meant to be broken, Tap Scott.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. I smelled it.
Oh no.
Oh,
I,
no.
All right, here.
What
I'll
does it
go
smell
get,
like?
I will go get. It probably smells like cherry. Does it smell like cherry?
It does
No,
not
does
smell
it
like
smell like
cherry.
cherry?
It smells like death.
It does.
It smells better than the chip did, I will
Okay.
say.
Oh, yeah,
that chip was
definitely.
absolutely terrible.
That chip was just charcoal.
I'm fully
It was
expecting to
just
throw
charcoal.
up.
Oh gosh. It smells.
No, actually the chip smelled so much. It's not even like soft.
No, that's
It's not
hard.
soft.
No.
Listen.
No, it's like as hard as a rock.
Here, let me.
How
put
am I
this audio
supposed to
up
like
here.
take a bite out of this?
Yes.
Oh,
Like that is
Hey,
hard
yeah,
as rock.
We're probably gonna need the trash can over
Yeah.
here.
yeah, probably.
How are we supposed to cut
Which
this in half?
this is. Hold on. We all condone to this. We're not violating.
Halfway.
Halfway.
Are you taking a bite of it, Abby?
What? What? I don't think I'm gonna be able to take a bite of it.
Bless you.
I'll take a bite of it if you take a bite
I
of
know,
it.
I'm saying
soaking
it's
your,
hard. I don't know if
sadness
I'm
up
gonna
your
be
back.
able to like literally take a bite out of it. We need a way to like
Oh my
cut
gosh,
this thing
just
in
cut it
half.
in half.
Can I have my milk? Have my milk. I'm gonna need my
Here.
chocolate.
Here, let me see it.
I'm so scared.
No, do not touch it.
Don't touch it. That's not a good idea.
That's a bad idea.
Because if you rub your face, you're gonna hurt a lot.
I
You guys
rub my
want,
face a
like,
lot.
That's why you're not gonna touch it.
You guys
Am I
want,
eating
like, a
it
cup of
then?
milk in order to like subdue it?
Yes.
I will. Okay. I got a plastic knife and a bunch of Reese's I stole. So
Oh, that
from
works.
the teacher's
No.
lab. So you guys can have.
one of that stuff.
Oh, yay.
And the
I have
Daniel,
Reese's.
catch.
Thank you. Give me one.
No.
Give me one.
No, Tap's
This
gotta give
is
her
for-
one.
I gave
No.
her. You have to be thankful.
That is
All right. Here we go.
I need another cup.
I'm so
Get
scared.
your chocolate in. Get it all over your tongue because it's probably gonna help you with the gummy bear. All right. Who wants to place it down on this little piece of paper?
I'm not gonna eat anything because I don't want to throw up.
You're not gonna throw up.
Mm-hmm.
There's two.
All right.
You want one?
Oh my God, that is as hard as a rock.
Yeah.
So I just.
All right. She got a fork. I
Nope.
washed my hands.
I am not going to
no.
eat the Reese's.
I'm not going to because I don't want to throw up.
Ew, Daniel. Ew.
There you
Somebody
go.
just threw me a Reese's for fun.
Look at that,
I started
Abby.
eating it.
All for you.
Oh no.
You have to chew it.
You have to chew it and then swallow. That's the rules. Yes.
I would have
You're
this
gonna
much
have to blade
anxiety
that
since
out.
I'm not. I'm gonna.
I'm literally shaking right now.
That's why I went with the chip.
All right. So.
No promises that I'm physically
I'm
going to
already
be able to
dying.
swallow this.
Try. Just try.
Oh god.
Oh gosh.
I'm already dying. I accidentally put some of it on my finger. It licked my finger.
Oh no!
That's really bad. You
All
better
right,
be
so
afraid.
3,
How is it
2,
counting?
1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Swallow.
I can't swallow it. I can't swallow it.
Just chew it a bit more. Just give it a bit. And the trial has begun. Oh! I'm suffering. Why did I
Are you okay?
do this? No!
Eleanor is about to have a panic attack right now, y'all.
Do you want some water, Eleanor?
I'm not losing!
Oh yeah, that Daniel tries an Eleanor right now. That's not really that. No one's. Hey, Daniel, do you want a shot of a?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything to free me from this mortal coil faster, will.
Here, give me a good shot of that. There you go, buddy.
Peyton, you're really scaring me right now, man.
Here, take a shot of all that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
To make it any worse.
Another.
Another. Okay.
That makes so much
Your
worse.
boyfriend's insane. Oh my god.
Hey, do you want a shot of Do you want a shot? No.
Another.
Okay, one more. There you go, buddy.
How long has it been?
It has been. Hold on, where's the timer? Is there a timer on there? Oh, it's been 2 minutes. I clean my little mess I made. Oh, Abby goes down. But I mean, good job on lasting a whole 2 minutes. God
Oh. I can't feel my lips.
damn.
Did you just drink all of my water? Okay, good. No.
I'll go refill it if need be.
Oh gosh!
We're fine. We're fine.
You're fine?
We're fine. We're fine.
You fine?
Eleanor is.
I say you guys are fine. You're fine. I see Daniel like. You go, Peyton. You want to talk? You want? How do you feel right now, Peyton? Just tell it to me. Give me.
That
give me
made it
good
worse.
Words. The silent way. Oh yeah, drinking makes it worse. I'll go refill it. Is it water?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's not
Why do
water.
my toes hurt?
You have a chocolate.
It is, but we're fine.
Okay. You're fine.
Hi.
Hi. I don't believe so.
Right there.
Here's one.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Just ignore the death that's going on here.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
Oh my god. Daniel, you good?
No.
Nothing helps!
It does not. Honestly, this is better reactions than the chip that we had.
Agony.
Except Eleanor. Eleanor, you are priceless right now. Doing great. Well, I mean, yeah. Hey, you want to talk, Lee?
She's on the verge of an attack right now, so not a good reaction.
You're doing great though, Eleanor.
Daniel's dying. Oh my! Do you guys want to get in?
Just.
Would you guys like to get into our?
Oh yeah, sure, of course.
Yeah, while
So
you're
when-
dying, I kind of am curious to see how long Daniel can last. Do you want a distraction, Daniel?
No. Actually, yes.
Too bad you're
We-
getting
we
one.
would
Stop
love-
bringing my water.
Please indulge me with a distraction.
Stop drinking.
You guys
You guys another drink of water. All right, I'll help you, Eleanor. I'll be back.
Oh my
Enjoy the
God.
suffering. Talk.
Is this supposed to help or hurt?
She's.
Chocolate, I think it
Dying.
should help
Oh.
because of the
It
sweet.
helped for like
Don't
2
eat it.
seconds.
Don't eat it.
It helped for like
It
2
made it
seconds.
so
and
much
went straight
worse.
I might actually have some water.
back. I can't even like look at you right now. You're
Who, me?
doing so good.
I'm surprised.
You
Eleanor,
swallowed
did
it,
you-
right?
Or Abby, I know you. Did you swallow or did you spit it out?
So I spit it out. Would have lost immediately.
Peyton, you can speak with
Very.
your mouth.
No.
What are you trying to say?
No. He asked if his eyes were red. Your face?
Yeah, you look like a
Not
cherry
really.
right now.
I mean, tiny bit, not much.
What do I look like?
You look amazing, Daniel.
You look like death.
All right, so get into the
That's how I feel.
podcast while you guys are still dying.
Okay,
Mm.
so starting off, Eleanor, you good? I'm just gonna like make sure. Eleanor, head nod, please. Yeah. Okay, good.
Cream cheese spread.
No thanks.
I don't think that would help much. So this case surrounds Damien Eccles, who was born December 11th, 1974, Jason Baldwin, April 11th, 1977, and Jesse Miss Kelly, July 10th, 1975. They are all under the age of 18. Do it. Go for it, Daniel. Is that is that
That's
more of that? Oh my gosh.
Hey, do you want to have a drink of this? Just a little shot.
While this is all going on,
Oh,
they're
of
under
course,
the age of
yeah.
18, and it takes place in West Memphis, Arkansas, in the year 1993 and 1994. I want to make sure you're not
You're not dying.
dying.
Yeah, your water's almost gone.
Oh, I
Oh,
can
talking make
refill it.
so much worse.
Yeah.
I can go fill it up for you.
Don't
Okay.
fall and die while you're up.
I'll fall. Definitely.
Starting day is May 5th, 1993. Christopher Byers, Michael Moore, and Stevie Branch, they're all 8 years old, all in 2nd grade. These are 3 different boys, and they were best friends. They went on a bike ride. And then May 5th, 1993, that night, the boys' parents reported them missing. They never came home. So May
This is giving
6th,
me Slenderman vibes.
Kind
Slenderman
of.
trial vibes.
kind of, it's technically solved, but people still think it's unsolved. You'll see later. So, May 6th, 1993, the police find the naked bodies of the boys in a drainage ditch in a forested area.
Oh, fun!
Yeah, super fun. They were, as
Common.
stated, yes, as stated before, they were naked and their bodies were hogtied. So you know how
Hogtied?
like,
Kinda
like your
on, like, a
legs.
steak?
No, not like that. Like your arms are behind your back, so are your legs are tied
Oh,
together,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
all 4 of them are tied together behind your
Okay.
back, like that.
Eleanor's just getting you emotional. And
Don't make her laugh because she said it makes it worse.
oh yeah, it does.
Yeah. My nose is running. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what we got out of those.
thank you.
Still our tissues.
So the forested area was called Robin Hood Forest. There is. You can do this, Eleanor.
Right.
This is not a
continue.
funny topic at all, but oh my gosh.
What's happening is funny.
What happening is hilarious. So there was only like mutilation of Christopher Breyer's body, which is like there was bruising, there was cuts on his body, but he was the only one that kind of like had that. And then the police decided, well, this is Satan worship. Instead of doing any investigation whatsoever,
Really?
they looked at it and they went, this is Satan worship. And that was their explanation for it.
And that's
Satanic
That's
worship.
not it.
Satanic.
it.
Yeah.
Is that technically the solved version?
No, it's not. Actually, it keeps going.
Okay.
So they were like, this
Too
is
simple to make a podcast
yeah,
out of. Oh my
this is
gosh.
the
That's
worship
fair.
of Satan. And they went straight to Damien Eccles. And here's why. This boy he was 18 years old at the time. And he had no life in their like really conservative tiny town. So he was an 18-year-old dropout. He was a self-proclaimed Wiccan, which is like a nature witch, basically, for lack of simpler terms. So they believed in like worshiping Mother Nature and nature itself. And it stems from the pagan religion, which also worships the devil. Yep. So he was considered a troublemaker, and he like dressed differently than everybody else did. You know, he was
Emo?
yes, exactly. He was an emo, and that is the sole reason that they went to him. He had no connection to the boys whatsoever, other than that he was emo. That was it.
Ah, that's wonderful. That's
He
just
also had a history.
Stereotyping.
Yep,
always nice. All that
It's-
jazz.
super sad. He also had a history of mental issues and like severe depression. So the police went to him, and then like he denied having any connection with the boys at all. Like, and even though he said that he barely knew who these kids were, the police decided that, well, this is our murderer, so they kept focusing on him. They contacted the mom of one of the 8-year-olds that knew the 3 boys. Her name was Vicky Hutchinson, and her little boy like claimed that he saw the murder happen.
Oh, and this is an 8-year-old?
Its child is an 8-year-old that he claims he saw what happened, but he can't identify like the murderers. He can't give them any information on what they look like, nothing. So he's a little sketch, but they trust him anyways, and they go with it. And they tell
I'm
Vicky,
like a weird, like, where part of me is like, if I drink anything else, I'm gonna hurl. But also, it is like the one thing soothing the pain.
That was where I was at before I went to the bathroom and threw up.
don't tell her
Anyways.
that.
But yeah, Abby, you telling the story really looks like it's helping.
Yeah, it's definitely helping her so much.
So does, you know, getting farther and farther
Stop
away
drinking
distance-wise.
chocolate milk because it's going to make you hurl.
Hey, buddy.
Agua.
That's a really long time.
No, that did take a particular.
Did you drink anything?
No. I went to go talk to my dad, Mr. Haley.
You left me here
And my old
suffering to
track
talk to
coach.
adults.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm dying.
Are you still dying? Do you want some rum with it?
Yeah. Think so.
All right, yeah, continue, Abby.
Okay, so Vicky, the mom,
Boyfriend's a masochist.
yeah, probably.
Aren't all
Well,
guys
to a
though?
point.
Like,
No.
don't like. Isn't guys known
what
for the
is
ones that
that?
like do stupid
It's a
stuff
marble.
with the possibility of getting hurt, but you know they do it anyway? That's
Did you
literally.
just ask if you could eat it? Okay, so Vicky, the mom, offered to play detective for the cops themselves instead of having them hire a detective, and she decided that she was going to go to to Jesse Miss Kelly, one of her neighbors, and he knew Damien. And so, according to Vicky, May 19th, 1993, she, Jesse, and Damien went to a gathering of witches in a nearby field.
Ooh.
Yeah, some
Okay.
witchy stuff going on. She claims that it ended up in an orgy.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
That was out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That was just not the connection that I
Yep.
was going to make. But I mean,
So this is
people
like
enjoy-
this.
I have expected that.
This is like a 30-year-old woman, an 18-year-old, and a 16-year-old.
Yeah,
The origin?
Yeah.
That's kind of,
Oh!
that's kind of expected.
Yes. Yes.
Oh!
I mean, we've had worse, but it's fine.
We have had
You
worse,
probably have.
but it's still pretty bad.
I want listener to look this.
That was a weird thing to say after we
Okay,
just
well, yeah,
discussed
but like,
origin.
it's the little nitro stuff is on it.
Oh yeah. So
Dirty
after their
Fun time, yeah.
that she
Playtime?
asked
That.
Playtime?
she asked Damien to take her home, and Miss Kelly, Jesse, he stayed. Vicky, she like told the police what happened, and then apparently she passed a lie detector test, which is important because
Those
you'll
things
see.
work.
Well,
Nah,
she passed a lie detector test, but there's no like on paper evidence that she did, which comes up later.
Ooh.
Yes.
You drink anything?
No. I promise.
He
I
keeps
didn't drink
leaving.
anything but this thing.
You can try and take the cap off. It's not gonna help. It's not gonna happen. Basically.
Yeah,
It's-
it doesn't come off.
It does, but it's unbelievably hard.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Or
just
you
continue.
just break
So, they decided to interview Jesse, one of the teenagers that happened to be in the orgy,
which
um,
one? How old?
the 16-year-old.
Wait,
16.
what?
And he
Yeah,
apparently
there was
yes,
a
there was
orgy with a 30-year-old, 18-year-old, and 16-year-old.
And they were because they were in a
Oh.
witch gathering
yes.
Ah.
Yeah.
with
you
a,
missed- you
in a
missed some
satanic
stuff.
cult.
Well, between getting water and going.
What is believed to be. Yeah.
Please continue.
So, he reportedly had an IQ of 72, which is
Which that's what I have. So is that
That's
is
really
that
low.
Is that really? Okay. Continue.
It's okay. It's okay,
I'm
Tapsco.
just kidding. You got it.
Don't know if that's
Does
much
that-
better,
does
my
that-
friend, but okay.
Does that help my case?
Sure, buddy.
What'd you say? I think you need to say it. Man, I can't-
112.
117.
Oh, I didn't see the other hand. I just saw the 2. It didn't process. Okay, so
So silent.
Jesse is really. We're just gonna call him. He's really dumb. He's not intelligent whatsoever. And so after interrogation by
Sorry.
What?
Continue. I said Mike.
nice.
Yours
After
IQ is
like
not
it
the
like-
only.
dumb, not like orgy stuff.
Like,
That's
Are
not
you
really bad. I
sure?
realize I'm like, wait, no.
Yep, nope, now it's really out of context.
Yep. Yep, it's okay. It's okay. So after like some serious and very intense interrogation by the police, he confessed to everything.
Oh wow.
Confessed to
That is
killing the kids?
that
He
is-
confessed to killing the kids. He confessed that the other 2 boys, Damien and Jason Baldwin, committed the crime, like the murders themselves. He told them that he was there and he helped kidnap the boys, but he left as soon as Jason and Damien started murdering them. He confessed to everything.
I think that's the first time. Well, no. Who is that one guy that we caught? That when he got caught, he confessed immediately. I think we've only had one other time where somebody has confessed immediately.
No, we had one case where somebody came forward and said they did it, but they had no evidence proving that they did it. Like, it wasn't them. The
Right.
DNA evidence didn't match, and they did it, like,
right. Oh my
for
gosh, I
fun.
forgot. Yeah.
Check it out on the Murderous Midwest
Yeah.
podcast.
that.
Yeah, that thing.
Even though, like, so he confessed to all of this, even though he originally, like, denied having any involvement whatsoever. He was
Uh-huh.
like, I don't even know these kids.
So do you think it was like under pressure?
hmm And that happens more
Yeah,
than you
more
would
than you
think.
think. Yeah, I looked it up on that.
Yep. So all 3 boys were arrested, even though they had 0 evidence going against them, and each one had an alibi,
Huh.
including Jesse. Jesse had an alibi, and he confessed to it. It was,
It's crazy.
yeah.
How are you guys doing, by the way, on the
Yeah.
table?
Just checking in.
Actually,
Hey, you want to speak?
Feeling
Why,
fine.
is the gummy bear still in your mouth or something?
No,
The
he's-
gummy
What
bear
if
still in
it
your mouth?
was?
Dude, that'd be
That
awful.
would be awful.
Like, open your mouth.
Okay, yeah, he's good.
Yep.
He's clean.
I honestly feel
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to the trial, and this thing is a hot mess. The trial is.
It's like as bad as like the Amber Turd and
Amber turd.
I don't know if it's that bad.
okay. That one
Um,
got is just really bad for because
that
it got
was-
so much publication on it. So therefore, it's become
Yeah, sort of.
right after
But
the Will Smith slap.
Dang.
because he's a little sensitive.
These are popping off.
Oh, okay.
Or well, it's mostly more the fact of his Jada.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
defending his wife.
I'm not gonna have to edit this there.
I don't even know what you just said.
He's not gonna edit. You guys are.
Hmm.
From what he said.
Yes. It's okay.
But, yeah.
We got it. We're good.
Yeah.
So, Jesse was tried first, and he wasn't tried with Damien and Jason. So he had a separate trial. He was on his own, and it started in January in 1994. And his attorney decided to focus on the confession that he made, which he believed was coerced, which basically means like the
Okay.
police pressured him into confessing.
Cool.
Sounds about right.
So his attorney brought up that in his confession, he wrongly stated how the crime went. Like he couldn't give details about the crime, and he couldn't give the correct information about the crime. Like
And then
one
how-
example of it was, he said that they were tied up. The boys were tied up with ropes after they were sexually assaulted, and they were tied up with shoelaces. And so like,
Okay. So
I mean-
how long was it? Did he? So did they end up like putting him in jail after he confessed to the crime? Correct.
yes.
And then
So they were in jail until their trial started.
And then how long was that?
It wasn't too long because this happened in May. Well, I guess it was about 9 months, I think.
That's rough.
Did we look up if little nitro gives you stomach?
Well, yeah,
It
it's-
does.
Yeah,
It
it
does.
does. Well,
Like, how bad? Is it, like,
It's not
bad?
too bad.
it's not like a period cramp at all or anything like that. It's not even that level.
Come on, Peyton. You can speak with
You can
some
talk.
airflow.
Come on,
give
man.
Give me one sentence.
Not true.
In your stomach?
In my opinion, this is worse than chip.
Really?
Yeah.
You
Your
didn't even
stomach.
have the
Really?
chip. You had that much of a
I
chip
know,
a day.
exactly.
Gonna get-
That's why I like it as better than the chip.
Well, that was an exciting adventure. I feel fine now,
Well,
but
that's
that was just not enjoyable.
Peyton
Yeah,
does not feel
they're
fine.
still dying, but
Yeah, it's
good
okay.
job. I'm so
Um,
proud of you guys. Look at that. Abby, was that fun?
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought
No.
I was gonna throw up.
It
but
was
didn't,
so much worse than I thought it was gonna
Oh,
be.
yeah.
The next time you guys should just eat normal ones.
Not
I
good. I'll pass.
enjoy living.
Yeah, same. So even though he was like not giving very good details, and the case was going like all the evidence was going for him, being innocent, the police were like, "Man, he's just confused. He's stupid." Oh well.
Because he had a low IQ.
So
They said,
they're-
"Oh,
they're
he's
com-
stupid, so he's confused."
So they're judging his. Is that that's not allowed? You can't make
There's so many things that happen in this case that are illegal in the law
Okay, yeah, because
system.
I'm like, you can't spectate.
Wow.
You
that's
also
crazy.
can't.
The government doing
What?
illegal things.
What? We all disappear a
What?
week later.
Who could have seen that coming?
So February
Fuck.
Team
4th.
Square, Team the Square, Team the Square,
Right.
Team the Square, Team
Oh
the
my
Square.
gosh.
Team and Square.
I ain't going down without a fight.
Team and Square. Anyways, okay.
Yes. Okay, so
Alright,
February
nice.
4th, 1994, he's found guilty of first-degree murder and second-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without possibility of parole. So he's in prison now
And-
because he's stupid.
And the best thing about this is that a guy who ran over a mother and her child is trying to get taken out of prison because he looks handsome. You guys know that one?
No.
The TikToker, the famous TikToker.
Oh.
They
I'm gonna
people
have
are
to look
trying
into that. I haven't heard
get
about
him.
that.
People are trying to get him out of prison
Because he's
because he
good-looking?
looks pretty.
And he did what again?
Oh.
He drunk drive and hit a mother and their child and killed them instantly.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
gosh.
gosh.
Yeah, it was a baby. It was a baby.
Aw,
Here,
that's
let me
terrible.
give you the murder. The
Yes, I'd love
Murderous
to hear
Midwest,
about this little break
story.
from ours.
Yeah. TikTok.
All right, while you look that up, can I tell you about Damien and Jason's trial? Because theirs is pretty interesting.
Yeah, because they got somebody they may have been falsely accused.
Look
Yes.
at
by a
that.
witness.
They said this guy was handsome. Too handsome for
Wait,
prison.
let me see.
I mean, the hair
Let me
maybe,
see.
but like,
Hold on.
The rest of it.
I don't listen to social media because it's awful.
says the person who
Exactly.
spends like how many hours
What
on
I'm saying.
YouTube? You realize
YouTube doesn't count.
YouTube does
Yes, it
count.
It's a viewing platform, not a social media platform.
All right. So, do you want me to continue, or do you want me to do your?
I'm gonna tell you guys about Damien and Jason's trial, and then I want to hear about
Sounds
this.
good.
So Damien and Jason's trial started next about a month later, and Jesse refused to testify against them. So go him.
Go,
Um,
Jesse.
The prosecution relied on Damien's
Pete, possibly a
interest
murder.
in the occult and the fact that he read Stephen King novels and he listened to Metallica. So they
Did he
used.
wait? Okay, hold on. There's one more thing. Did he read To Catcher in the Rye?
I don't know. He probably read a lot.
Okay, because if he did, he'd be a deaf and murdered. Kill John Lennon. Anyway,
Wow, your hatred for this book is so unbelievably
Yeah.
deep.
oh,
set.
it's so deep. I hate it.
Noticed.
It was terrible. Anyways, continue.
Yes, I read your essay about why it sucks.
My article.
So yeah, they were like, well, he reads Stephen King novels and listens to Metallica. He killed these 8-year-old boys.
Ben would be flipping in his chair right now.
And after them bringing that information up, the jury found him guilty, and him and Jason guilty of first-degree murder.
Whoa!
Just because he
whoa!
Yeah, just because he reads horror books and listens to heavy metal music.
We've had so many people
Get
walk
off
away.
TikTok, nerd.
I'm not on TikTok. I don't even have TikTok. I'm on Snapchat.
Daniel.
So yeah, March
I'm trying to
18th,
distract myself
1994,
with
they're
more
found guilty of
recoil.
first-degree murder. And get this, it gets worse.
Oh my god.
Damien was sentenced to death.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it by
And
boy like
Jason was sentenced to life in prison without possibility of parole.
Parole is like being
Parole, yeah.
bought
So
out.
Kind of.
parole is
Parole, you can either pay to be let out or you can be let out on good behavior, those types of things.
Yeah. So parole basically means you have the chance to get out. But both of the boys who were sentenced to life have no chance of getting out of prison at this point.
fun. What do you want? Chocolate milk? Oh, is it?
Oh, he's finally given up, guys.
Oh, Danny? Danny, is it happening?
Oh no.
Is the stomach? Is
I
it
will
the
wait
stomach?
here all day. My confidence just boosted by 75%.
And you
I will
almost just
beat you.
fell out of the chair.
I think you're lucky Parker isn't here.
Uh,
And if you guys wanted to have this with Gummy Bear, if Parker was here.
It's okay.
But hey, look at that.
We
you guys
survived.
completed
We
a
survived.
little exercise. Eleanor, did you survive mentally?
Physically, yes.
Physically, yes.
although
Mentally, no.
I gotta give it to you.
Did you take the shot?
He's not done
He
yet.
hasn't taken it yet.
He's not done yet.
Doing really good. Doing really, really good.
Well, the thing is, the best thing about this, both of these guys have a huge amount of pride.
Yes,
So when
I'm aware.
when I
I'm
get
aware.
Peyton for about to drink the chocolate milk, his pride boosts and he does not drink it. As someone who has a big
Yes.
pride,
He's on
amount of pride myself,
death's-
not as much as these guys.
He's on
And
death's door right now.
No, he's not. He'll be
Yes,
fine.
he is.
No, he's not. You can tell.
It'll
You're
be
ready
fine.
for it. You're ready for that sip of life that's right over there.
Peyton, it is kind of true. Daniel has been talking this entire time, and he hasn't said almost like any words. Almost like
It feels so awful to speak words, but
Okay,
I'm that
yeah,
confident.
Anyways, continue with the BS of this
Yeah,
stuff.
so that's where it ends off for the solved part.
Oh.
Yeah, so it comes up later in 2004. Do y'all remember Vicky? 30-year-old
Vicky,
woman
Vicky.
who is interested in teenagers? Her?
Sure.
Yeah,
But,
so-
no, I think we all remember
Yes.
the 30-year-old in the cornfield.
Yes. So she came forward and said that everything she said in the case about the meeting the boys at at the witch thing, the
Yeah.
cornfield or whatever, having the orgy, all of that was lie. It was all a
What?
false.
When did she come forward after this?
2004. It was all a lie.
And
And
when was
she
this
said-
trial taken?
This trial happened in 1994. So she
Oh.
comes up 10 years later and says, "Hey, everything I said that back then, I was lying. The police made me do that." She claimed that the police urged her to lie in their favor, otherwise they would say that she was involved in the murder too.
That really gets Peyton mad, right, Peyton? You seem furious.
You're so mad about this.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no,
Just
I'm
withers
so concerned
away.
for you right now.
He's a strong man.
Yikes.
He's a
Okay,
big boy.
but they didn't do anything with it. They were like, "Cool.
Oh
Okay.
wow, nice. We
And
killed
at
him.
this point,
I'm
Damien
so
was
lost.
still on like death row. He hadn't been
was he?
killed yet, so
you
he was
can
still
you can be
alive.
on there till basically
Yeah,
the
you
end
can
of
be
your
on there for
life.
quite a bit.
Yeah, and so all three of these
What is
all
that?
three of these guys are still alive.
It's
Just because it takes a lot of legal things to take somebody's life.
Yeah.
and so therefore you can survive off of death row for a while.
Yes, you can. 3 years later,
You look like you're gonna be
2007.
pregnant.
You're giving birth. I am piquant.
Oh
I don't
no.
know if Daniel has ate your stomach yet.
Yeah, it's been hitting my stomach for the past like 10 minutes.
Oh no.
Hey, let me know how it goes.
Good luck.
You throwing up?
Probably.
Probably.
Uh-huh.
So maybe we have a
Trash can.
Trash
I
can
would
right
prefer
there.
him not do it right next to
Yeah.
me though.
Yeah, I don't really want to smell
Um,
that. That would make me throw up.
So 3 years later, 2007, a hair knot on one of the victims was sent for DNA testing. Because DNA testing wasn't a thing in the 90s. And so it was fairly new. They sent it off, and they found it didn't match any of the boys involved, not the victims or the three guys that were convicted. It doesn't match them.
This case is
Who
the
did it
most
at all.
absurd thing that I've
This
ever heard.
is where it gets even more
Is
interesting.
it the cops?
No, it's not. Do you remember how I said, oh gosh, what was his name? Christopher Byers. His body was the only one that was mutilated. His stepdad. The hair matched the hair on his stepdad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that would be you would check the family, because that would be a logical course of events. Also, fun fact, you are 3 times more likely to be killed by your spouse than by anyone else.
Mm-hmm. I did know that.
So you're
Watch out
3
if you're getting
times
married young.
more
Married
likely to be
too.
killed by your spouse than by anyone else.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know, it's Kennedy, so
If you tick her off, you know.
yeah.
She might just,
Oh no, please don't do that.
Sure.
Abby, do not help her.
No promises.
Abby would tattle on me, but she would help me hide the body and then frame me for it completely.
It depends on who it is, I guess,
Yeah.
and on what they did.
Anyways.
So it matched the stepdad, and then another hair follicle was found that matched the stepdad's friend. Interesting, right? The police actually did something about it this time. They went to the stepdad and they were like, "Hey, did you do this?" And his response was no, and they took his word for it, and then they left, and no
Wow.
further
What?
investigation.
What?
Are
went.
you
Wait,
joking?
Yep. Yep.
No, I did not. Okay. I mean, we did find your DNA on a pile of children bodies, but no,
Okay,
we'll
to be
take
fair,
your word.
this happens on multiple occasions. There's also times like I had a case earlier in the year where they found like a plastic glove at the scene, and it had DNA, but they had no match to the DNA.
Are you talking
no
about the O.J.
su-
Simpson case right now?
Or or suspects. I don't know. Was that one where it was the pageant teacher who died, and like the front of her house was a latex glove?
We did that one, right?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Was
who
that
it
Orange Juice Simpson?
No, it
No.
wasn't. That was somebody else.
it was just
We did a
Orange
one on that.
Simpson.
Took you a second.
So finally, we have a small amount of hope. A judge comes across this evidence and goes, "Oh, that's not right," and the judge calls all three of them back to court, and he vacated their sentences. So the life, after a trial, the judge determined that the life sentences and the death sentence were unfair, and instead they got 10 years they got a 10-year suspended sentence, which is basically, for like in simple terms, because I looked it up and I was like, I don't really like know what that is. It's basically oh
Hey,
no.
Weaver's calling.
Oh no.
Hey, how's it going, buddy? Bring him in some milk, Danny.
Where are you?
Where are you?
In the stall, big stall in the bathroom.
All right, good luck, buddy.
I'm coming, buddy.
This reminds me of the story that's like when they eat something too spicy and all of a sudden the guy just screams from the bathroom, "Bring me the
Peyton, you still there, buddy?
That's still real.
You what?
I should not. But it's eating.
Doesn't sound too good. I think I heard Danny. I think you got there in time.
Oh gosh, all the people at the
Oh,
party are saying
A little context. There's an elderly party.
an elderly
No,
party,
elderly retirement party.
Same difference. Of
A
outside,
couple teachers.
A couple teachers outside of
The bathroom.
the bathrooms.
So they just saw
So they
Peyton
all
run
get to
in
witness everything that's going down right now.
Yeah, basically.
there. So they just
It's
saw
not going
Peyton
on
run
with
in
that.
there randomly, you know.
And
probably.
Daniel probably
then Daniel-
sprinting with a gallon of
with a
milk.
milk.
Oh no! I like the knife. Oh no!
Oh, he hung up.
Oh, he's gone. Okay.
Okay.
I'll continue.
So
Yeah. How does
In
it?
their
How does it
trial-
taste?
I'm gonna give you guys a little bit.
Yeah. Real.
I wasn't. Oh god! I was not expecting that.
There's nothing here.
Okay. Well, continue.
No, he made us
Okay.
do this.
Okay.
You can suffer.
So a little legal lesson for you guys. During this trial, the three guys made an Alfred plea.
he
An
took a
Al-
lick.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm
they
like,
made an
slowly seeing your
Alfred
face go
plea.
red.
Do you know what that is, Eleanor?
Alpha plea?
Yes. Do you know what that is?
No, please do tell me.
So it's like this
I have an
super
idea.
rare legal move that is hardly ever made. And
Right.
it's basically like the defendants are like, oh yeah, we're innocent. We didn't do it. And then they say in court.
Did not drink. Did not drink.
You didn't drink
Yeah.
it? Attaboy!
Good
How's
job.
the stomach? So while you're gone, I actually like the knife.
And yeah,
Wait,
he
who
was in.
accidentally licked
I
it?
like the knife on accident. It's not that bad, but
Oh yeah, because like getting a little itty bitty little lick of it isn't.
it's
that
spreading
bad.
on my tongue though, so it's concerning.
Well, that's fun.
But yeah, continue.
So an Alfred plea is like they're like we're innocent, and then when they get to court, they're like yeah we're guilty. They say that they're guilty while maintaining their innocence. It's because the reason they do this is because the court has enough evidence, or like to which they'll be able to persuade a judge to one side or the other, and the defendant basically has no chance, so they're giving into it. But in public, they're saying like, "Yeah, I didn't do that." Does that
Gotcha,
make sense? It's
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
it's kind of confusing. I
It
had to read a couple of
is.
articles
Yeah.
on it because I was like, "Why would somebody do that?" It makes sense though, because if you plead guilty, you get a lesser sentence, and
Yeah.
it worked. They got 10 years suspended sentence, which is basically
Who? The killers?
yeah, they got 10 years
Wow.
suspended sentence, which is basically like they don't have to serve it in prison.
But the kids.
Are dead.
No, not the kids are dead.
The three little boys are dead.
The guys who got convicted one got death penalty and then two got prison.
And those were waived. The
Yeah,
judge,
but
the judge was
what-
like,
the guy
"No."
had to live for 10 years knowing that he was on he was on death row.
Yeah, but the adults that actually did it don't get those penalties. Like none of
No,
those
they got
sentences.
nothing.
Yeah,
They got
a
nothing.
little
They
slap
didn't.
on the wrist.
They didn't.
Love
Not
the
even that.
government.
Not even that. They didn't. Even get,
Square.
they didn't even get brought to court.
Tiananmen Square.
That's in China, really.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, it's not our government, but it's still bad.
And no, I did not drink.
So
You keep leaving, and I don't know.
now we
I
are.
haven't drank yet. I promise.
Now we are here, and they are looking. The public is looking to get the stepdad and the friend tried. There's
Trial?
yeah.
Yeah.
They're looking to get them
Are
into
they not
court.
in jail right now?
No, they're not.
What
They weren't even arrested.
the fuck?
They were not. Nothing.
Yeah, for murdering 3 children. No, why would they?
Well, not.
What?
It's not
They have-
proven. There's
yeah.
It's suspected.
It's suspected, even though their evidence is on children, so it's fine. But I mean, it's not. There's actually a website I found. I came across this website, and it's literally titled West Memphis 3, and it's gathering information to go towards their case.
Gotcha.
So it was pretty interesting to read through some of the stuff that they had. I don't know if it's all credible, but still interesting. There's also been several movies and documentaries made in the past, like in their honor, and saying that they are not guilty, that they're innocent. And so yeah, that is what we have
So
There you go.
you want to hear this beautiful
I do.
thing?
We've
where,
got-
we've got some
Cameron
time left.
Cameron Herron was sentenced to 24 years in prison for killing an Ohio mother and her young daughter in a 2018 traffic crash.
Wow.
Oh.
The mother of a 20-year-old man who has been sentenced to 24 years in prison for killing an Ohio mother and her baby daughter has hit out as a mysterious TikTok following that is obsessed with him. Cameron Herron was sentenced in April in 2018 of the killing of Jessica Reisensier Rebenholt and her 1-year-old daughter Lilia Rebenholt.
You're having a tough
It's really
time
hard to
talking.
It's okay.
Yeah. When Herron was 18 years old, he hit the mother and daughter while driving a Mustang he'd been gifted for his high school graduation 2 days earlier. Witnesses later told investigators that Herron and his friend John, whatever the last name is, was driving a Nissan, appeared to be racing on Tampa's Bayshore Boulevard. Prosecutors have presented evidence that the Mustang topped 100 miles per hour moments before the crash, rapidly decreasing to 30 to 40 miles per hour at the time of impact. Since the conviction, the now 21-year-old has amassed a large online following, primarily on TikTok, where his account has over 2 million followers. Post tag for Justice for Cameron had flooded a number of social media platforms, which many included footage from his sentencing. Some of the clips feature sad and heart emojis while describing Herron as innocent or too cute to go to jail. Many of the posts argue that Herron's 24-year sentence is unwarranted and disproportionate.
He only got 24 years.
24 years.
Oh my gosh.
With the post appearing in a mix of English and Arabic. The Tampa Bay Times reported that the Facebook pages of the 13th Circuit Court and the Florida Department of Correlations had also been inundated with similar messages from the sentencing. There are no TikTok videos currently on Herron's official account. The social media outlet told the Times that videos related to Herron have been viewed at over 1.7 billion times.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, I just found this thing.
Why are there
It's
so
an
many people
account,
that are just
and
obsessed
it's-
with this scumbag?
Yeah, what the heck? Not even cute.
Exactly.
He looks like he would run over somebody, and he did.
And he did.
Like,
Exactly.
He lives up to how he looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The young man's mother has since hit out at some supporters, telling the newspaper that it was almost like an obsession, an unhealthy obsession.
Really.
Shelby Grossman at the Stanford Internet Observatory told the outlet of the Twitter activity is a mix of genuine support for the young man and a suspicious activity like in the Middle East digital marketing firms.
Wait, so his mom went forward and said, like, stop?
this is creepy.
Creepy? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's good that the mom has some common sense.
Yeah, exactly. According to the Times, Twitter recently suspended around 900 accounts that's posted about Herron for violating the company's platform guidelines, erasing around 90,000 of around 100,000 tweets to support him.
That is insane.
That is what you call
That is
obsession.
ridiculous.
What is wrong with people?
I don't know.
A
What
lot
is
of
wrong
things.
with the government?
What is wrong with the world?
What is wrong with people? Yeah, corruption.
Wow.
Not just corruption, but stupidity. Come on, man.
Exactly.
Idiocy.
What a note to end off on. Oh my god.
Well, that was
Fewer
fun.
and fewer common sense people left in the world.
Oh
It's
yeah,
getting smaller.
common sense
Yes.
is dwindling.
Big time. All right, so I think that's all we have for today, right?
I think
Yeah.
it is.
Here, I mean,
okay, Abby.
How
no,
how you doing?
How are we?
Lee?
Yeah.
Better.
Check
Rick?
in.
I'm doing better.
How about you,
Is your
Daniel?
pride
I'm
still?
still dying, but it's fine. It's alright.
After that, it was just that one mega hit of like pain in the gut. and
Yeah.
I just
Oh, well, that's good.
Okay,
Well,
Yeah.
and next
That
time
was
on the
probably it
podcast,
moving
we're doing
your
the
dad.
chip and the gummy bear.
No. No. F you.
You are
buddy.
trying to kill all of your teammates.
Okay,
Yes.
Abby. How you have barely talked about your
What I
gummy
will
bear
agree to,
experience. How you
I
feel it?
rather
Hey,
eat a
my
ramen
stomach
salmon
hurts,
than
but I feel fine.
Tap Scott.
I'd rather eat
For
it.
Tap Scott.
some reason,
Get
I like my lips are still
spicy
tingly,
ramen. I will eat it.
and my stomach kind of hurts a little bit, but I
That's
feel
not
fine.
even spicy. It's literal pain.
What is?
The
I will
world's
eat it.
spiciest ramen.
Oh, that sounds awful.
It is awful.
I love ramen,
Is
but
it
that
really
sounds
worse
terrible.
than the nitro?
Oh, it's worse.
Have
It's
you
like
done
the
it?
worst. I've seen people do it, and compared to reactions from Little Nitrocell and the chip, it goes from Little Nitrocell being the least, the chip, and then the ramen.
Oh,
I'll
that's
get
fun.
I'll get the ramen video up
Okay,
while we
Here.
close up this
We're almost out of
podcast.
time
I would,
here.
yeah.
What else is
I
new?
honestly,
How do you
I'm
guys
not
do your
feeling like my
outro?
stomach doesn't hurt at all.
So,
I
Lucky
usually
you.
Nate, do your little thing for our outro, and then I'll do mine.
thank you all coming out to the Foscottweman report, and thank you ladies for doing your podcast with us.
It was a pleasure.
And obviously suffering through it all with the gummy bear.
Yeah,
Thank
it was
people for letting
exciting
me suffer. Thanks.
for your entertainment. Don't
For
forget
your
that.
entertainment.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm getting paid for this.
So, and if you sneeze during this podcast, God bless you.
From the film.
From the foe. And do you guys want to have anything else to say while we're closing up shop?
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, check out Murderous Midwest. It's there on
Yes.
YouTube. Yeah, I personally enjoyed the second season a lot more. But I mean, I would love to hear what you guys think.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then I would highly, highly, highly not suggest doing this. This is a terrible idea. I don't know why anyone would ever put themselves through this much of pain.
It's called peer pressure.
Yeah.
that
That was
Yeah.
by choice, thank you.
Not theirs.
I
Anyways.
do this for my job.
That is true, yes.
Oh, the things we do for the likes of others.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just like the worst thing ever. Okay.
I'm sure
And,
that's not true,
Pete,
but
would
it's
you like to
okay.
give a little shout out to yourself?
But thank you for everybody coming out to the podcast. Very much helps out the channel and whatnot. Come follow if you want to see more of this. I also do gaming, whatnot, and other things. Go check out the YouTube channel as well. It's the same thing as the Twitch channel, Fighting Fortress 666. Thank you for anybody coming out, and we'll probably see you next time, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. And we'll maybe continue this podcast. I'm not sure. Maybe come out every once in a while with a new spicy thing for Peyton to digest and slowly die from.
I didn't eat anything. I literally
Me
got up
too.
at 11:30. 11:30.
Oh yeah, that probably made it worse, didn't it?
When I said my
That's a
stomach,
great way to wake up.
when I said my stomach lining was being burnt out, I was not joking.
Yeah, that's fair. And honestly, with how this ended, I feel like there has to be the ramen to finish this up. As
Oh,
you guys both,
no.
because your guys' pride pushed you guys to the ending, especially we. Why are you closing your fist like that? But
You're
yeah,
about to punch
Maybe
you.
a
That's
6-inch
why.
blade doesn't ruin perception.
but yeah, we'll research up about the ramen, maybe find it up on Amazon, and we'll probably get back to you guys.
I will not be
Usually
participating.
wait
Yeah,
in
I
such a
will
dirty-
not be
last
participating
few
in
podcasts
that one.
that I've had to edit out
Oh, I keep forgetting about that. That's the funny, haha.
at the end.
All right, so thank you guys for coming to the podcast, and we'll see you. Later.